My name is Ann Cardon, and I'm the superintendent of St. Joseph Public Schools, and I am just finishing my 5th year here in St. Joseph. One of the things that we're really proud of here is we're a growing district, which is kind of unusual in the state of Michigan. A lot of districts are experiencing declining enrollment. So right now we're around 3,000 students. We have 5 buildings. We have 3 elementaries, ranging in size anywhere from our smallest 385 students to our largest building at the elementary, about 475 or so. Our middle school has about 675 students, and our high school over 1,000 this year, so 1,050 students, which puts us at about 3,000. What makes St. Joseph, I think, so special is while 3,000 sounds like a lot of students, we really still capture that small school feeling, I think, even with 1,000 kids in the high school. We put a lot of time in training with our staff on what are called professional learning communities. So our staff work together really well, collaboratively, knowing where all their students are, whether they need extra help, whether they're right at grade level, whether they need additional supports, and then we work individually with those students to make sure that every student is getting what they need and growing. We feel audits are really important in the whole area of transparency. We owe that to our taxpayers, to our parents, to everyone, to showing exactly the revenue that we have coming in. We have a budget of just under $27 million, and that's a pretty big annual budget, and we want to make sure that we're spending it correctly, and we depend on the firm and our auditors to help make sure that they're looking at all the right things and then reporting out those things to our community. What sets Kruggel Lawton apart from some of the other firms that I've dealt with is they're there all the time. The audit isn't an event. It's not like we don't see or talk to our auditors until they're on site in midsummer. We reach out to them constantly. They're always there to offer us support. I know Kathy, our Chief Financial Officer, was in contact with them last week about a question about how to book something, and Alex, of course, got right back with her and they worked through it. And we generally go in having a pretty good idea of where we're going to end up, but one of the things that they've helped us to do is institute some really good internal processes, and so that's been good to us too, having those internal controls, and so it's been a learning experience. Sometimes I guess you could say that's painful as you're learning them as you go through, but we always win in the end by having better processes in place. One of the things that we've so appreciated is all the reporting that we have to do for MIPSers, which is just unbelievable. The compliance reports, they've really taken that on and done that for us. So that's something that we're not having to have our hands and our folks working on back in the business office. Been able to, for the last 3 years, put some money into our fund balance. And I credit that a lot with the auditors helping us too with those internal processes. I mean, the more efficient we can be in all aspects of our business, the more that we can spend that money where it needs to be, which is in the classroom.